The captivating world of Hong Kong's wealthiest billionaires. Picture this, a city buzzing with life, where fortunes rise amidst skyscrapers and vibrant markets. Despite economic challenges, these tycoons have navigated their way to the top, leaving an indelible mark on Hong Kong's dynamic landscape. In 2023, Hong Kong's economy experienced a boost, thanks to increased tourism and consumer spending. However, the post-pandemic recovery hit a snag, with a sluggish property sector and lackluster exports dampening the spirits. The Hang Seng Index took a hit, dropping by a whopping 28% since our last check-in. Despite these hurdles, the collective net worth of Hong Kong's 50th richest individuals dipped by 9%, settling at $296 billion. At number 5, we have Peter Wu, the mastermind behind property developer Wheelock and its subsidiary Wharf Holdings. Though he stepped down in 2015, his legacy lives on through his son Douglas, who's now at the helm of Wheelock. Under his leadership, the company has soared to new heights, even taking it private. We have Henry Chung, the finance guru who's built an empire from scratch. With nerves of steel and a keen eye for investments, Chung has conquered global markets, leaving a lasting legacy in the financial world. In 2020, amidst the hustle and bustle of Hong Kong, a new chapter unfolded beyond the realm of property. Enter Wheelock and Wharf, two powerhouses controlling not just property, but also telecom ports and luxury retailing assets. Think Lane Crawford, the epitome of luxury department stores, shining bright under their umbrella. The Lee siblings. Meet Charlie, Sammy, Eddie, David, and Elizabeth, the dynamic quintet born to the late Lee Manat, who left a legacy of greatness upon his passing in 2021 at the age of 91. Sammy stepped up to the plate in 2022, taking the reins as executive chairman of the family's Lee Kum Kee Group. Under Sammy's leadership, the Lee Kum Kee Group has diversified its portfolio, delving into healthcare, property, and venture capital. But let's not forget the sauce that started it all, the Lung Kee Sauce Group, the world's largest maker of oyster sauce. With a reach spanning over 100 countries and boasting a workforce of 6,000 employees worldwide, LKK is a force to be reckoned with in the culinary world. From savory sauces to soaring skyscrapers, these billionaires have left an indelible mark on Hong Kong's ever-evolving landscape. Their stories serve as a testament to the city's entrepreneurial spirit and relentless pursuit of excellence. Get ready to meet Charlie, Sammy, Eddie, David, and Elizabeth, the dynamic quintet born to the late Lee Manat, whose legacy continues to resonate even after his passing in 2021 at the age of 91. Sammy, the torchbearer of the family, assumed the role of executive chairman of the Lee Kum Kee Group in 2022, stepping into the limelight with determination and a profound sense of responsibility. As the family's anchor, Sammy leads with integrity and vision, ensuring that the Lee legacy thrives and evolves in the ever-changing landscape of Hong Kong's business realm. With each sibling bringing their unique strengths and perspectives to the table, the Lee siblings stand as a testament to the power of family unity, collective ambition in shaping the course of history. Under Sammy's astute leadership, the Lee Kum Kee Group has evolved into a powerhouse, diversifying its portfolio across sauce production, healthcare, property, and venture capital. But let's not overlook the sauce that started it all, their Lung Kee Sauce Group, the unrivaled champion in the world of oyster sauce production. A global footprint spanning over 100 countries and boasting of a workforce of 600,000 employees worldwide. LKK is a testament to the Lee siblings' ingenuity and determination. From savory sauces to groundbreaking ventures, these billionaires epitomize the entrepreneurial spirit that defines Hong Kong's DNA. Their stories serve as beacons of inspiration, illuminating paths to success amidst the city's ever-changing landscape. The SAS Group, a powerhouse that made waves in 2022 by appointing Xing Shi, a former Alibaba executive and a newcomer to the family, as its CEO. This bold move signals a new era of innovation and fresh perspectives within the group, setting the stage for exciting developments ahead. Next, we shine a spotlight on Henry Chen and his family, whose net worth took a hit, dipping nearly $7 billion to $22.1 billion. This marked the largest fall in dollar terms, reflecting sluggish demand from the mainland. Despite the setback, Henry's son Cheng stepped up to the plate, succeeding his father as chairman of the family's flagship firms, Chai Fook Jewelry and New World Development. With at least 9 family members actively involved in the group's vast network of enterprises, the Chen family continues to navigate the complexities of business with resilience and determination. As we navigate through the intricate web of Hong Kong's business landscape, we encounter a tapestry woven with stories of innovation, perseverance, and familial bonds. From outsider CEOs to family dynasties passing the torch to the next generation, each tale serves as a testament to the city's entrepreneurial spirit and unwavering resilience in the face of adversity. The lives of Henry Chen's Harvard-educated children, Adrian and Sonia, as heirs to Chen's legacy. These bright minds are poised to carry forward their father's entrepreneurial spirit into the future. Next on our journey, we encounter the remarkable Reshaped, a visionary force behind the co-founding of property giant Sun Hung Kai, alongside Kwok Tong, the esteemed patriarch of Hong Kong's renowned Kwok brothers. Together, this dynamic duo laid the very foundations upon which Sun Hung Kai rose to prominence, solidifying its status as a titan within the property market. But the tale doesn't end there. Let's not overlook Henderson Land Development, the brainchild of Kwok Tong himself, launched with foresight and determination back in 1976. Today, Henderson Land stands tall as a cornerstone of his wealth, a testament to his unwavering commitment to excellence. And in a poignant passing of the torch in 2019, Kwok Tong entrusted his sons Martin and Peter with the mantle of leadership, appointing them as co-chairmen to ensure that the family legacy endures for generations to come. And finally, we arrive at the legendary Li Ka-shing, a titan who continues to hold court atop the billionaire throne. Despite a dip in his net worth, Li Ka-shing's influence remains unrivaled, with shares of his property empire serving as enduring symbols of his indomitable spirit and lasting impact on Hong Kong's economic landscape. From Harvard-educated scions to visionary co-founders and legendary tycoons, these billionaires stand as towering pillars of Hong Kong's entrepreneurial landscape. Their stories resonate deeply, inspiring us to dream big and persevere, even when faced with the toughest challenges. Their relentless pursuit of excellence serves as a beacon of hope, guiding us through the maze of uncertainty and fueling our aspirations to reach for the stars. Now let's embark on a captivating journey through the corridors of CK Asset Holdings, a developer that's been making headlines with its bold strategy of slashing prices to invigorate demand in the residential market. With prices plummeting by a third from the previous year, CK Asset Holdings has sent shockwaves through the real estate industry, garnering attention and admiration from near and far. This daring move not only reflects the company's commitment to innovation, but also underscores its unwavering determination to adapt and thrive in an ever-changing landscape. At the heart of this narrative stands a towering figure, none other than the legendary Superman himself, Li Ka-shing. Revered as one of the most influential businessmen in all of Asia, Li's legacy transcends borders and inspires generations. Though Li retired as chairman of CK Hutchinson Holdings and CK Asset Holdings in May 2018, his presence remains palpable as a senior advisor, guiding the conglomerate to new heights. Today, the reins of this sprawling empire rest in the capable hands of Li's son Victor, who now leads the charge. With a workforce exceeding 300,000 employees and operations spanning over 50 countries, CK Asset Holdings stands as a testament to the vision and tenacity of the Li family. From the gleaming skyscrapers of Hong Kong to the bustling markets of the world, CK Asset Holdings continues to shape the destiny of nations and redefine the possibilities of the global economy. So whether you're navigating the streets of Hong Kong or charting new territories abroad, remember the name of Li Ka-shing and the legacy he's built. Join us as we unravel more tales of wealth and ambition from around the globe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more captivating insights into the world of business. Until next time, keep dreaming and embracing the spirit of Hong Kong. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. The high-octane world of Formula One, where speed isn't just a thrill, but a way of life. Strap in tight as we journey through the twists and turns of one man's remarkable story, a tale that reads like a Hollywood blockbuster. Picture this. January 23, 2017, Liberty Media steps up to the podium, dropping a jaw-dropping $4.4 billion to claim ownership of F1, putting an end to a 4-decade reign of one man who was the undisputed star of the show. Who was this mastermind behind the wheel? None other than Bernie Ecclestone. But let's rewind the tape a bit. Long before the big bucks and global dominance, Ecclestone was just a racing enthusiast with a dream. In 1951, a nasty collision with Bill Whitehouse sent him flying from the cockpit. But instead of throwing in the towel, Ecclestone took a detour into real estate while keeping a keen eye on the car business. Fast forward to 1957, and he's back in the game, this time managing driver Stuart Lewis Evans. But tragedy struck at the 1958 Moroccan Grand Prix, when Lewis's engine went up in flames, leaving Ecclestone reeling from the loss of a close friend. Yet amidst the turmoil, Ecclestone soldiered on, embodying the resilience that defines champions. The 60s were a turbulent time for Formula One. Teams were pushing the limits of innovation, but with innovation came a hefty price tag. Money was tight, and the sport relied heavily on manufacturers for support. And let's not forget the safety concerns plaguing the sport, with tragic accidents claiming the lives of legends like Wolfgang von Trips and Jim Clark. Ecclestone wasn't just a spectator in this drama, he was a key player. managing Y and Rin, and even partially owning Rin's Lotus Formula 2 team. Ecclestone was deeply entrenched in the heart of the racing world. But tragedy struck again when Rin lost his life in a crash at the Monza circuit in 1970, casting a shadow over Ecclestone's triumphs. But Ecclestone wasn't one to back down from a challenge. As the 70s unfolded, he emerged as a driving force in F1, navigating the sport through the treacherous waters of financial uncertainty and global recession. His shrewd business acumen and unwavering determination were the fuel that kept F1's engines soaring. Fast forward to the 21st century, and Ecclestone's legacy looms large over the world of motorsport. Love him or hate him, there's no denying the indelible mark he's left on Formula One. From daring deals to high-stakes negotiations, Ecclestone's story is a testament to the power of passion and perseverance. In 1971, he swooped in and purchased Brabham Racing, kickstarting a revolution that would change the face of Formula One forever. With a keen eye for talent and an ironclad determination, Ecclestone turned Brabham into a force to be reckoned with. From signing top designers like Gordon Murray to securing star drivers like Nelson Piquet and Niki Lauda, Bernie was the driving force behind Brabham's meteoric rise. But what set Bernie apart wasn't just his knack for picking winners. It was his unparalleled attention to detail. From color-coded uniforms for mechanics to a relentless pursuit of perfection, Brabham set the standard for excellence on and off the track. And as the sport's popularity soared, so did Bernie's bank account. He understood the value of television rights long before anyone else, ensuring that Formula One became a global spectacle watched by millions. But Bernie wasn't content with just revolutionizing the racing scene. He wanted to shake up the entire industry. In 1974, he spearheaded the formation of the Formula One Constructors Association, cementing his status as a key player in the sport. And when he took the reins as CEO in 1978 alongside legal heavyweight Max Mosley, it was game over for his rivals. Together, Bernie and Max were a force to be reckoned with. While Mosley thrived in the political arena, Ecclestone had his sights set on the bottom line. They were a match made in heaven, or perhaps hell, depending on who you ask. Armed with a shared vision and a healthy dose of cunning, they took on the establishment and won. But Bernie's legacy isn't just about dollars and cents. It's about passion and perseverance. He saw the potential in Formula One when others saw only a sport, and thanks to his tireless efforts, F1 became more than just a race. It became a global phenomenon. Sponsorships poured in faster than a pit crew changing tires, as brands clamored to hitch their wagons to the Formula One phenomenon. With Bernie at the helm, the race promoters lost their bargaining power faster than a rookie driver spinning out on the first lap. In television networks, they needed Bernie more than a car needs gasoline. The man had the golden touch, turning Formula One into must-watch TV. But Bernie wasn't just raking in cash, he was wielding power like a seasoned pro. By striking annual TV rights deals covering every race, Bernie had broadcasters eating out of his hand faster than a driver hitting the accelerator. And get this, it was all Bernie's brainchild. The man was a strategic genius, outmaneuvering his opponents with the finesse of a Grand Prix champion. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, the FIA, the sport's governing body, was content to let Bernie do the heavy lifting. Little did they know, Bernie was amassing power faster than a car rounding the final corner. With the OFCA, Bernie's brainchild, calling the shots, the FIA found themselves playing catch-up in a game they didn't even know they were in. But every hero needs a nemesis, and in 1978, Bernie met his match in the flamboyant Jean-Marie Balestre, the new president of the FIA. Determined to wrest control from Bernie and the British teams, Balestre declared war, setting the stage for a battle royale that would make the Monaco Grand Prix look like a Sunday drive. Picture this. Behind the scenes, when the cameras weren't rolling, a battle of wits unfolded between Ecclestone and the FIA president. It was a game of cat and mouse, with secrets and alliances lurking around every corner. Bernie, always one step ahead, tracked down the FIA president's calls, discovering a clandestine conversation with Lotus boss Colin Chapman. Sensing trouble, Bernie swooped in, charming Chapman with compliments and flattery, securing his allegiance with finesse. Talk about a strategic masterstroke. But Bernie's toolkit went beyond smooth talking. His personal connections with track owners and government officials gave him the edge when it mattered most. From cozying up to King Juan Carlos for control of the circuit to orchestrating negotiations in the dead of night, Bernie played the game like a seasoned pro. And when it came to bluffing, Bernie had nerves of steel. During the South Africa Grand Prix, when the FIA president declared the race wouldn't count towards the championship, Bernie didn't bat an eye. Instead, he rallied the teams, covered costs, and even provided tires out of his own pocket. Now that's what I call playing hardball. But Bernie's crowning achievement came in the form of the Concorde Agreement, a game-changing pact that reshaped the landscape of Formula One. With Enzo Ferrari by his side, Bernie dealt the final blow to his rivals, cementing his dominance in the sport. In 1995, Ecclestone's influence reached its peak when Max Mosley's FIA handed him the commercial rights to F1 for a jaw-dropping 15 years. Yep, you heard that right. One man, one sport, 15 years. It was a coronation of sorts, a nod to Bernie's unrivaled power over the destiny of Formula One. But Bernie was just getting started. In a move straight out of a playbook, he transferred ownership of his Formula One empire to his wife Slavica in 1996. Talk about a power move. This maneuver wasn't just about taxes. It was all part of Bernie's intricate plan to take Formula One to new heights. With the reins of Formula One now firmly in Slavica's hands, Bernie orchestrated a series of groundbreaking deals that reshaped the landscape of the sport. From negotiating a 10-year deal with the teams to inking a robust 15-year agreement with the FIA, Bernie was unstoppable. But Bernie wasn't just making waves in the boardroom. He was making headlines in the political arena too. With a cool $1 million donation to the Labour Party, Bernie showed that he wasn't afraid to play hardball when it came to lobbying the government. And let's just say it caused quite a stir. In 1999, Bernie executed another financial masterstroke, selling a chunk of his empire to Morgan Grenville Private Equity for a staggering $325 million. And just when you thought he couldn't top that, he sold even more of his stake to Hellman and Fredman for an eye-watering $725 million. But while Bernie's financial maneuvers may have raised a few eyebrows, there's no denying the impact he had on Formula One. From bringing new races to iconic tracks to revolutionizing the way the sport was televised, Bernie was the driving force behind Formula One's meteoric rise. But it wasn't all about the money for Bernie. He understood the dangers of the sport, having managed drivers like Stuart Lewis Evans and Jochen Rindt. His unwavering commitment to safety ushered in significant advancements, making Formula One a safer place for its daring protagonists. Yet like all great stories, Bernie's reign eventually came to an end when Liberty Media took over Formula One. But even in his departure, Bernie left his mark on the sport, paving the way for a new era of growth and innovation. From revamped logos to a newfound embrace of social media, Formula One has undergone a visual and digital transformation since Bernie's departure. And while the sport may have changed, Bernie's legacy lives on, reminding us all of the man who owned Formula One like no one else could. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.
Sweden decides to switch from left to right. It has nothing to do with politics, you understand?
Imagine waking up to find your entire country's driving system flipped overnight. It's September 3rd, 1967, a day forever known in Swedish history as Dagen H or H-Day. On this monumental day, Sweden made the audacious move from driving on the left side of the road to the right, aligning themselves with their European neighbours. Intrigued? Let's delve into the fascinating story of how an entire nation adapted to this change in a single night. Now, imagine the chaos and the excitement of such a transition. But it didn't stop there. Soon after this traffic revolution, Stockholm unveiled a major new 6-lane motorway. This road was designed to cater to the bustling heart of the capital and was a marvel of its time. Fast forward to today, and this road, initially a shining beacon of modern infrastructure, is now struggling under the weight of Stockholm's ever-growing population. The city's traffic congestion has ballooned, and the motorway, even with additional lanes added over the years, is simply not keeping up. Drivers and residents alike are feeling the squeeze, and something had to give. Enter the Stockholm Bypass, a bold, audacious project that carries a staggering $4 billion price tag. So, what's the plan? Well, the bypass is an ambitious road and tunnel system designed to circle around the entire city of Stockholm. Once completed, it will stand as one of the longest road tunnels in the world, a true engineering marvel. Now, you might be thinking, why go underground? Building beneath a city is no small feat, especially a city like Stockholm, renowned for its beautiful waterways and picturesque islands. This isn't just a simple tunnel. It's a deep dive under some of the most iconic and complex terrain you could imagine. The stakes are high, but so are the rewards. Why is Sweden betting big on this tunnel? The answer lies in a mix of necessity and vision. Stockholm's population is on the rise, and with it, the pressure on its infrastructure. The current road network is stretched to its limits, and expanding above ground isn't a viable option anymore. Space is limited, and the need to preserve the city's aesthetic and historical integrity is paramount. So, the solution? Go deep. The Stockholm Bypass promises to ease the congestion by providing an alternative route that bypasses the inner city. This means smoother, faster journeys for commuters and less traffic choking the city's streets. Imagine cutting down your daily commute time while also enjoying a reduction in city noise and pollution. Sounds like a win-win, right? Of course, tunneling under such a complex landscape comes with its own set of challenges. Engineers are tasked with navigating through rocky ground and ensuring the stability of the tunnel beneath the waterways. It's a race against time and nature to dig their way out of this problem, but the payoff could be transformative. When completed, the Stockholm Bypass will not only be a testament to modern engineering, but also a vital artery that breathes new life into the city's transport network. It's a bold gamble, but if there's one thing Sweden has shown us, from Dagen H to now, it's that they're not afraid to make bold moves when it comes to their infrastructure. Even though Stockholm boasts an extensive public transit network, driving remains the most popular way to get around. But the roadways are feeling the strain, and something needs to be done. Enter the E4 Bypass, a massive $4 billion project aimed at easing the city's congestion. So, what's the E4 Bypass all about? Let's break it down. Starting south of the city in Skärholmen, this 21-kilometre system will feature a colossal 18-kilometre tunnel. It will loop around to the north, ending in Häggvik, effectively diverting traffic away from the city centre to the west. Imagine the relief for daily commuters and the reduction in city traffic. This isn't just any tunnel though. We're talking about a twin set of tunnel tubes, each carrying 3 lanes of traffic. That's 6 lanes in total, designed to handle the increasing number of vehicles. Now, let's get into some of the engineering marvels of this project. At its deepest point, the route will reach nearly 100 meters below ground level. Picture that, almost the height of a 30-story building. Navigating this complex terrain under Stockholm's waterways and islands is no small feat, but Swedish engineers are up to the challenge. When the E4 bypass is completed in 2030, it will be one of the longest road tunnel systems in the world. This isn't just a tunnel, it's a crucial investment in Stockholm's future, designed to handle the growing traffic and improve the quality of life for its residents. So why is Stockholm betting big on this super deep tunnel? It's all about foresight and necessity. The current road network is maxed out, and expanding above ground simply isn't an option. Space is limited, and preserving the city's historical and aesthetic integrity is crucial. The solution? Go underground and create a bypass that not only addresses today's traffic woes, but also prepares the city for future growth. To clear the route, workers began by drilling a ring of holes into the rock. These holes are injected with a mixture of cement and water, creating a barrier once it hardens, preventing water from seeping in through any natural cracks. After sealing the cracks, more holes are drilled and filled with blasting material. Piece by piece, the rocks are blasted away and removed, gradually shaping the tunnel. This method requires precision and patience. It's not just about brute force, it's about carefully managing the stability of the surrounding earth and ensuring the tunnel remains safe and secure. The process is meticulous and time-consuming, reflecting the complexity and scale of the project. Remember, this isn't just any tunnel. At its deepest point, it will be nearly 100 meters below ground level. The E4 bypass is designed to handle the future of Stockholm's traffic while preserving the city's charm and functionality. It's a bold bet on the future, showing Sweden's commitment to innovative infrastructure solutions. Building the Stockholm bypass is no small feat. Excavating the 22 million tons of rock and sand needed to make way for the tunnels will take years. Once a section is carved out, workers reinforce the tunnel with rock bolts and spray the walls with concrete. After that, they add an inner wall and an outer ceiling to ensure that no water seeps in. Excavating the tunnels is just one part of the challenge. Ensuring driver safety is critically important. Let's be honest, if you're driving deep underground, you want to be sure you'll make it out safely on the other side. That's where a state-of-the-art ventilation system comes in, featuring 250 reversible jet fans and 4 exhaust air stations to maintain air quality. In case of a vehicle fire, a water-based suppression system will be built into the tunnel ceilings in 50-metre-long sections throughout the entire tunnel. Constructing a tunnel under a city is far more technically complex than building a traditional road, but the benefits are significant. Tunneling helps reduce the project's environmental impact and preserves more space above ground for housing and other developments. This approach aligns with Stockholm's commitment to sustainable urban planning and preserving its unique charm. The E4 bypass is more than just a tunnel. It's a visionary solution to a pressing problem. With Stockholm's population set to grow dramatically, the city needs a robust infrastructure that can handle increased traffic while maintaining its quality of life. This bypass is a testament to Sweden's forward-thinking approach to urban development. Now, this all sounds like a lot of work to construct new infrastructure for cars at a time when people are being encouraged to take public transit over driving. Sweden is even banning petrol and diesel cars from parts of the city to clean up its air. This is part of a broader goal to reduce carbon emissions by 30% by 2030. Officials estimate that traffic emissions from the new bypass will only contribute less than 1% of CO2 emissions. The Stockholm bypass has been a long-awaited project. Originally, it was supposed to be finished in 2018. But here we are in 2024, and the roadway is still under construction. It's not expected to be completed until the end of the decade. To make matters more complex, the project has blown through its initial $3.3 billion budget by nearly $1 billion due to contract cancellations, worksite safety issues, and political hurdles. As Stockholm's population continues to swell rapidly, the city doesn't have much more time for additional delays. Traffic in the city centre is already feeling strained, so the completion of the bypass will be a welcome relief. This is one of Sweden's largest ever infrastructure projects, and the light at the end of the tunnel is growing brighter. All eyes are on Sweden to see its success. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, press the subscribe button, and also drop your thoughts in the comment section.